or was it your fan?
Was it the fan?
Yeah, I have so many of them.
You got a weird ass fan. Your fan may or may not be a portal into the other dimension. It's a joke at how it sounds kind of creepy and eerie with the muffler. Jesus, do I have to explain fucking everything to you?
Yeah, it's...
Is this? I get. This is one of those days. This is one of those days where you're like your annoyance level is like in overdrive, isn't it?
So you're thinking gay instead?
Yeah, you can't think straight anyway, because you're gay. Well, that's too bad.
What do you want to do? Report us to Square Enix? Interesting.
Well, the reprisal was there, but the allo was not. So who's supposed to add all that?
That is Golf, it seems.
Did you try switching it on, or? Move in, knock back, anal foul, blah blah blah.
West.
Watch your movements. Alright, to the middle. Get ready for Heaven's Flame. Focus around Grinner. It's weird. Yeah, I definitely got knocked into the corner. You saw that, Siegfried.
No, you were a little off. That's
weird.
all it takes.
It's weird, it looked fine to me. Then again, to be fair, I was going to stick to the one side, but whoever had the square decided to go around to the other side.
Rip.
I mean, others, I see.
Yeah. Don't know who that was, I'm guessing it was Waffle.
It was triangle.
Also, just in case this takes longer, we should think about resetting the instant to maximize thought and time.
Yeah.
Oh, you've run up. It's funny.
Bum 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 bum.
Then knockback, Edelfell.
East.
Watch your movements. That's a white then. How
Rip.
did she die? Oh, don't tell me she missed heals again, I swear to God. I'm so tired of this if she did. Was she the only one that not at, you know, I'll check for myself. Let me find out. Yeah, we're gonna reset the instance for anyone says, I just want to find out.
Alright.
Yeah, she was the only one not at max HP. Let's see which one she missed exactly. Let's find out, shall we? I've got a perfect view of this. Everyone's running in and getting your macro right. Guess who's sitting on the marker casting Blizzard Free? Well, she missed my shake!
Waffle, it also seems you are running the crit sets now instead of spell speed, so did that change your timings for moving?
Yeah, that would have changed. That would have explained that. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, like-
Actually, alright, that solves it for me. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I'll have to be more thoughtful of moving in early then.
No, you don't have to change your movement, Waffle. All you have to do is not be on the marker, just be in front of the marker. Then you would have gotten hit by shake. How many times have I said this, guys? Should we keep a tally of this?
Well, we had a Waffle sorry counter, so maybe it's time to move on to something new.
Evolve it into something else.
Alright.
Someone beat me to it.
Yeah, because your A's off.
Oh, sorry. Let me repeat, or let me override that.
Your A's slightly over.
I didn't, kids, I didn't make it, I just saved it, so someone else screwed that up. Yes, I do, and I thought I'd save the updated ones.
Well,
Evidently I had not, and I'm glad I'm called out about it, that's fine.
now you are A-okay.
Shut up, Nine, shut the fuck up.
No.
What a fucking gay faggot.
You cannot control the chaos.
Then won't you get banned? What a
Say
fucking
say
gay- what a
goodbye
fucking
to
gay
that.
faggot.
Say goodbye to that sweet, sweet YouTube money.
No, don't worry, Roy, nobody's watching. Oh wait, no, you got your Americans watching. Oh shit, it's not. They're gonna report you so hard.
Rip.
You done goofed.
Then what's the problem then? The one he does in the opener, that's empty. Is that full? That's full dimension, right? That's empty, okay. Just check. So full dimension is the gal out then.
Mm.
Move in, knock back. Fucking move.
South.
Oh.
Watch your movements, folks.
Kaput.
Yes.
Our tap targeting literally lagged for like 3 seconds there. Amazing. Garbage system for real though. Ugh.
I had a penny increase for every time you complained about the game. I'd have a lot of pennies.
You would. And all of them are justified too. Maybe it's the WoW player in me.
I don't think you want to ride that. Then knock back, Edelfell.
So,
Oh.
Watch your movements, watch where you are, be careful. middle, get ready for Heaven's Flame. I'll focus around Grinner. Back in. Good job. Nice. Right, okay, little more on Adelfell, let's see what we got. It is get out, get out. Get away from Grinner. Great.
I got it.
Right, more on Grinner. Right, they're both low, just knock them out the pop.
Beautiful.
Good job. 23 to Shake one. Fight Crim. Oh, I forgot to shake, I'm sorry. Because it always... Huh, damn. Well, what I did too. Only I have to remind myself that this is an ultimate and something like shake can make a difference.
Second,
What
sorry.
exactly killed us there? Because it like keeps killing us sometimes.
That reminds me, I went over the verification sheet where you said addle for me on Pure of Heart, but it's not up there yet.
Can Waffle addle it? Waffle, do you have an addle available there? Did we just hit forward and then Waffle went out there?
Didn't hear her.
Yep, same.
I heard her say something. I rarely understand it these days. I don't
Should get-
understand.
She
I
she
don't
should get
understand
used
these-
to posting something in the chat. To be
I don't understand these kids, you know. They just speak. They just crap comes out of them.
if you say so.
You sure it's not because you're an idiot?
So Roy, if you say that, and since we consider Waffle a baby, are you a teenager?
Makes sense.
Marcus,
Gosh, guys, there's a very
maybe?
long. Yeah, someone said the marks. There's a very long second, isn't it? Still a very long second.
I guess the markers are waffle shop as well then?
It's that, or it's that, or Morby has them, and as usual, he just forgets daily. Oh, good job, Morb. Oh, you're the reason the A hat was off then. Yeah, I fixed it. Now, override that, Morgan. Give me a phone.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Welcome back, Waffle.
Waffle, out of curiosity, do you have an addle available to use during Pure Hot?
What's that? Sorry.
The big AoE shower burn casks.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, so we're never going to see Addle there then.
Yeah, but at least we all know whose job it is to apply Viedel.
Yeah,
Like I
like you
said-
to know,
Like I said, we'll
never,
never see it there.
I have never missed my idol.
There
Do you
was
also
a
want to
Waffle.
bet 10 million
The
gil on
reason
that?
Waffle, the reason this got asked is because there was not an Addle during the AoE though.
I was not asked to do one.
Have you ever thought about being proactive or resetting anyway?
Well, right.
To be honest, we always know Siegfried's going to survive, so you could do nothing and it'll still be fine. Well, you can't always get what you want, but I don't get to survive it, do I?
We want to pull.
No,
Uh,
we need to talk.
Okay.
Right. So, okay, nothing to say about Strength Trio. That's done and dusted. Okay, Sanctity Trio. So let's go over the first half again. So we remember our groups, yes. We remember how we are focusing it around Zephyrin, yes. So far, so good.
Huh?
Right. So whether it's a small spot or whether it's a big spot, and bear in mind they're both kind of small, just loose terminology here. That will depend on which way our knight is facing in parallel to us. If we're looking, okay, right. If we are on the set, if we are looking at our knight and we see his cape, what kind of spot do we have? We can see our knight. We can see our knight's cape, as in our knight's. We can see his back. Does that work for you? I asked what kind of spot it was, right? Jesus Christ, I should have asked something else. No,
No.
no, it's
If we can see the knight's back, we are following him. If we see his front, he's following us, so we are running like away from him.
Yeah, but no one is still answered my question yet. Alright, would you do the honors?
If he's facing away from us, we have the small spots.
Thank you. Is that hard? Fucking idiots.
I mean, wasn't the theory anyways that they're like both having the same kind of movement?
It's not a theory now, we know that for a fact, we just haven't seen the other pairing yet. If you examine the footage carefully, you can literally see it happening in the spots where we're not. Right. And if we can see our knight's face, then we have the slightly bigger spot. Now, here's the tricky part, right? So what me, Nye, and someone else, I think it was mostly me and Nye, talked about was how you gauge the steps. So we'll use C as an example here, right? So let's say one group is starting about here, right? It's usually about 2 diamonds over. That's what I'm calling them, diamonds. Deal with it. Right. No, it's 2 from where they're not touching the mark, right?
It should be
No,
the spot.
I think that's 3 as well.
There are 2 of this one is not touching the fucking mark. No, you don't need to be 4, right? Me and I literally saw it in the fucking footage. No, we went over this, didn't we?
Yeah, it's 2 in, and then we have to move like 4 to the front.
Basically, think of it like this, and this is going to sound difficult to explain, but watch what I do, right? You start 2 over in the direction you're going, and then you have to move to the other mark within 2 of it. That is the 2 safe spots. Does that make sense?
In short, the safe spots are always next to markers.
This is if we have the biggest spot. From why, and this part is a theory, but I'm guessing this is the case. If we have the smallest safe spot, I believe it works in reverse. We're going in the other direction. Again, 2 over, and then 2 next to the other safe spot. And those are the movements you do. You can't stay in one place; it will get overlapped. Period.
You cannot run to the mark because the mark is already in the danger zone.
Yes,
Like,
the mark themselves are not safe. I want to make that clear. Do not cross the marks themselves. The marks are just a point of reference. Now, the tricky part is which movement we do. If I remember correctly, if it's the slightly bigger spot, it is clockwise, or is it reverse?
Take the knight the way he's facing you, chase your knight, so...
Yeah, you chase your knight, yeah, so that's the movement, yeah.
Yeah, so if he's facing us here towards C, you move towards C.
Yeah. And that's the movement that you do. And that is the simplest way I can explain it. You start 2-ing the chase direction and you end off on 2 next to the way mark you're moving towards. That is the simplest way to explain it. And you don't just run immediately. You wait here at 2, wait for the orbs that will be in front of us to pop, and then you move 2 over, and then you stop. And that's it. Any questions? Good. This is literally like Ultimate Predation, but harder, and I like that. So, I don't want to talk too much about the second half yet, because we need to see that with way more people alive.
The biggest part is figuring out who gets the ice storm there. To solve
Not
it.
just that, alright. Biggest, for me, I actually think it's figuring out how the meteors correlate to the towers. Because those are,
I did check on the
those are not-
Flux.
those are not meteors from the extreme fight. Those are more like Nails meteors, I'm telling you that now.
It's not exactly nails meat. I checked on the Flux and they dropped and they just did 1k to the target. That's it.
I'm not worried about the target.
And they dropped like every second, and each time they did just the same amount of damage.
I hope
Oh,
they're that
yeah.
trivial. I hope they're that trivial, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna have to do with the ice puddles, because there's the way you put. The only way to put the ice puddles is gonna cut off the middle from the outside,
Yeah,
and the left
the-
towers.
The ice puddles serve to control how we have to move. That second half is 100% just a precise movement mechanic.
Yeah, and the second set of towers are all on the outside, so we need to find a way from the people in the middle to cross over from the middle to the outside.
Right. In any case, guys, our first objective tonight is to get through the first half of Sanctity Cling. Second objective is, once we've achieved the first objective, is to see a lot more of that second half and figure out how it works. Those are our primary objectives for tonight. Any questions?
No, let's pull.
Good. And once again, this also relies on, not fucking up strength. So, yeah, try and get that down, please.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking. Maybe use the meteors to shatter the ice when they drop.
Maybe. I don't know. But let's worry about that when we get the first half done properly. Alright, time to strength 3 up. All know what to do.
Whose power was it again? Ah. Thank you, Thornton.
Eyes on Earth Shakers. Pulls.
Fantastic. Oh. Okay, for some reason I thought it was not. I'm sorry.
And we get Siegfried, someone stole your tether.
I
But
took
they
the
had
tower
it.
because I thought I was going north.
Also, Kiz, you seemed hesitant there, like, I think you got hit by my holy shield bash because of how long you took to get there.
Yeah,
I stole the tether from you last second.
The
Because
tether
I couldn't find where I was going.
Okay, let's actually talk about this one more time, and this is because Wall was having issues with this. Okay, guys, there are two ways you can look before them, right? And the best time I recommend to do it is as soon as Earth Shakers are done, because that is individual for everyone. You should already know how to deal with Mercy. You move in a direction. You don't even have to look. Left or right, period. Right. You can either do it when the knights come down, and the knights are already facing a direction. Keep that in mind. That will show you where Forden is going to be, because it forms a triangle. Or you can wait until that is done, and you can just look for Forden himself. I think looking at the direction of the knights is easier, but that depends on your comfort value in the first bit. These are the only two ways you can look, and I suggest whoever is having trouble get used to one of them, rather than just, letting the mechanic control you. So that's how you die.
Mm-hmm.
Still wish it was the first one. Personally, I do like heroes, but you know this feels like phase 1 for them.
Das könnte als Phase 1 fordern.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're not going to see his second arena straight. Right, strength trio. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Yeah, you two were way too slow. That was unusually slow of you, Waffle.
I thought I had still at the safe spot somewhere else, and I got thrown off.
Strength trio.
PNC?
Eyes on Earth Shakers, we got the con one. Balls.
Counter
Easy.
Zeke. Counterclockwise.
I think he went a little too low there, and that's why you couldn't hold it. Yeah, remember you don't want to go all the way to the corner.
Yeah, that's why I said counter. Counter Zeke. I said it before you even asked, like clock or counter.
For the record, Siegfried would have been counter. Because he's to the left.
Looking outside, yes.
Not much to see inside though. Blah blah blah, strength trio, blah blah blah.
PNC?
Eyes on Earth Shakers. Never mind, Ori screwed up. How'd you die, Ori?
The Earthshaker.
Underestimated it, or did you get over eager?
It was like
Did you try to go
difficult to
into,
judge if I was close enough for the
try?
one or not.
Did you try to go into the second one?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, don't do that unless your meal's eaten. Not on that power.
I knew it was dead as soon as I saw him running up. Was just like, you're not gonna make that.
strength of the board.
You see?
Eyes on Earth Shakers. My side got the fun one. Pause.
Clockwise?
Okay, I just called. Waffle, you didn't call either.
Mhm.
Good job,
He was
move.
just taking
I got him.
last one.
Oh, yeah. Away from Z. Poking. Alright, Sanctity Trio. You know what to do. Let's probably won't go clean, but again, just focus on the mechanics. Fine, Zephyrin. It's clockwise. Ah, I should have waited.
I see.
People forget about the gaze.
Yeah, you went too early. You need to wait
Okay.
until the.
More,
You need-
or you wait too early. You stand on here, wait for the orbs in front of us to vanish, then move across.
Yeah. Well, this was the safe spot, yeah. But you have to. Yeah, you have to wait because you have. It's the second dash that fires.
What
Yes.
happened on my side was, I think it was Roy or Waffle, I think it was Roy got hit by the gaze, so we were down a person.
And we died.
You'd think you'd have a better time tracking the gaze. You need the Millennium Ring.
Oh, Roy, use the old logic of if you can't see it, then it must be near you. It's tried and tested, it works, you know that. Well, don't say I didn't try to help.
If you don't do the mechanic will do you instead. Do you want that?
He's okay with being done.
Muscle trio. Fine, okay. 1 frame.
How do you guys see that quickly?
Earth Shakers. Balls.
Middle.
Clockwise.
And move in, Quager.
I got him.
Away from Z, got you. Okay. Right, let's do that again. Okay, find Zephyrin. I'll call the direction, and watch out for the gaze. Don't forget the gaze. Easy to forget. Clockwise.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, the gaze was right on us. Yeah. Yeah.
There were, yeah, 2 markers on the same side as well.
Well, what do you mean, Ark?
1 and 2 were both here.
Oh, yeah, guys, remember, I can't call everything. You have to remember to handle the changes. Are the gauges are spawning on markers? As Forden in the eye on a marker specifically? 'Cause maybe I could do something about that.
I feel like they're always like on one of the safe spots, like yeah, like either on 1, 2, or
Yeah, no, like I saw Forden, I was trying to find the eye, and I realised last second I can't see the eye. Oh my god, it's fine. I still need practice, right? Even if it's tried and tested. Don't forget, I'm paying attention to make calls, though.
You can also look at it this way. If you don't see the eye, you know it's safe to look there.
Yeah, minus Forden at least. Don't forget about that.
Huh.
Testosterone trigger.
You see?
Shakers. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, me and Roy, like, we got...
you
we
guys
both-
are so slow.
Yeah. I feel like we both had a delayed movement there, bro. Yeah.
To quote your previous statement, you're so slow.
Yeah, I couldn't see it that one. It's still true, though. Doesn't mean other people aren't slow as well. Like, it was a combination of I couldn't see it in time, and the call was a little later than usual. Just a little.
The
Waffle
call
wasn't
was
on
just
her
the usual
marker.
time.
Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. I said a smidgen, and also I couldn't see it in time. I'm not deflecting punch. Or my death.
It's our death.
Did we die as well?
We all died. Sooner or later.
And back to strength trio. Yeah, stop slapping. Eyes on Earth Shakers.
Well, if you stop turning,
Balls.
middle.
Clockwise.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rip.
Yeah. Yeah, Roy somehow stole my tether, which is weird because you went really early. Yeah, you went really early. Like, I was directly in front of him, and yet he turned to face you. I don't know, but you saw that, right? Like, Roy saw the spot immediately, but the tether was still like, nah man, fuck that Rogadine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the list of things I complain about.
That being said, like, that explains why me and Z died, because I think I clipped him. I don't know how
Yep.
the DPS died, though.
Cause Roy, to save things, probably put his Skyward Walker right next to the stack.
Oh. No, Roy, at that point it was my problem to deal with. I had to sack that. And that was the plan, it's just I was too close to victory, that's all.
Well, it was.
But it could not be. Strength trio.
Stop pulling him so hard now.
Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Counter Zeke.
Not this time. Well, you got me, right? Move into Quager.
Got him.
Not you. Away from Z. I say as I'm moving towards Siegfried. Very good at this game.
Our tank buster.
Wow.
Sees the means of mitigation.
Oh, King. around noise, Mr. Heal. Take care of that. Alright, find
I
the
use second
gaze.
wind.
Find the gaze and find Zephyrin. Let's get swapped needed. It's clockwise, by the way. No, right, wrong side, wrong side. No, if you look, it was not. We chase him. We chase him, Roy, so we have to go in the same direction as him, not away from him. No, because sometimes ours can be facing the opposite side.
If you
That
look
makes it
into his face, then
Roy,
it's clockwise.
if our knight is facing towards A and we're chasing him, we're going counterclockwise, so it's not always clockwise. Think about it.
I don't. It's always a line AoE facing outwards that doesn't translate to counter or clockwise. That doesn't make any logical sense.
Well, I mean, if it's not helping, then what else can I do about the call, guys? What do you want me to say? I can't say left and right because it's different for each group. Yes, it's in this. You move in the same direction the knight's moving. That's waffled out. I don't think that helps. Also, a little pro tip to my team, considering I was the only one who went to the initial right spot, can you guys stop being sheep and following right? You need to do it yourselves as well. So I was the only one who went to the right spot there.
Oh no, it's not normally my side, that one.
Well, if you guys are doing that on the other side, don't do that. Because if one person goes to the wrong spot and you follow them, that's multiple people dead.
Focus first on getting to the right side of the arena and dodging the gates. You have a little time to adjust to the safe spot.
Okay, I need to ask them. Should I bother calling clockwise or counterclockwise if it's not helping everyone?
I would like to.
Like the call.
Did anyone-
No, you can
Anyone
call it.
understand that?
I'm so sorry. It's
She
hard
said
to
she would
see.
like to.
Yeah, thank you.
Like the issue was never the call, but the steps provided for people to identify it themselves.
As for the initial spot to go to, the only thing I can say is that when you're looking at your knight, it's always the two diamonds that are, well, if not closer, because I don't think closer is the correct word, that's more in the direct, that it's the two diamonds, you know, parallel to the way marked you're going towards, that are in the same direction as the knight is going, and that is literally the best way I can describe it. Sorry. Oh man, that gaze is mean.
Oh, probably so far. No.
Now I see what you're bitching about. Because he turns
Yeah.
to face south anyway.
No, he doesn't.
But face south.
Yeah, because he was jumping south.
Beta, Delta, we got the fun one. More bay.
Kaput.
What are you talking about? You had the easier shakers. We had the hard ones.
Honestly, I prefer the ones that we have, Krim.
Yeah, but when a group has the far away one, that means that everyone can move in on the second one.
Nah.
Okay, I know how to deal with this, thinkers. and that's all you're getting.
Fine by me. I had a feeling that was going to be your response.
What secret can kill him off? Why are you dead, Siegfried?
What is happening here? Why is he all the way south?
Thank our Reaper. And okay, to be fair, because you were right. I'll take that. 1-3. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Middle.
Counter Siegfried.
Clockwise.
Fucking hell, Jesus, whatever that was. Nearly stole my cover. Hooray.
The holy shield bash hit me.
Yeah, look where you are. It didn't hit the others. So, you sure were the problem there?
Well, last time it was fine there.
Alright, we can't always guarantee we'll get there at the exact time because of the tethers. You do understand that, right? Right? So please, just go all the way to the goddamn edge. No more of this standing in front of the marker bullshit. I thought that was done. Did we not say that? No, I know he wasn't. That's what I'm saying, Roy. Did we not say we were done with this standing in front of the marker ship?
So you're gonna continue positioning him like this, right? Okay.
I can pull him up a little bit, but that's it.
No, I just have to know.
Oh god, I just realised you must fucking love this one. Because it means like even less movement for you. Nice strength trio. One frame. God, you two are so fucking slow.
Well,
Balls.
Clockwise.
counter.
Going for Plaguer.
Got him.
Away from Z. Okay.
Okay, he just turned around and
I
kicked the
did not
party.
vote- You can check the footage, I did not vote that too early. I absolutely did not. I don't know.
I'm
Did
gonna
the shark
save
happen to early?
footage.
Because grid was on the entire time.
No, I believe you, but I absolutely did not vote that too early because the animation went through. The animation for Provoke specifically went through as he turned to face us.
I don't know.
He just didn't like us.
I mean, you heard him. The power is his.
Oh, I'm checking now because I want to know what happened there. Oh, it wasn't Provoke.
Yeah.
For some reason or another, so unlucky, I actually, just in between, just after the first hit Siegfried, accidentally stole aggro for a second before I went back to you, but it was enough to snap it.
Amazing.
How would that happen if you shrugged me?
I'll be honest, I haven't normally been choking.
Yay!
To be honest, I'm so used to Siegfried's burst, normally like managing aggro because of Dark Knight, it's rarely an issue. Good to know. Yeah, I know, it's totally my bad, it's just, yeah. It's totally my bad.
As long as we know.
Funny thing is that my inner release is delayed there as well. Maybe that's why, because it was delayed. That's fair enough. Strength 3 up.
You see it?
Shakers.
Where?
Wow,
No.
good job, guys. Good job.
How did that catch us?
Clockwise.
Yeah.
Or,
Or someone moved too soon, I don't know. And again, what are the odds of someone moving too soon on both sides? I didn't know that. Strength 3 up. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
No?
clockwise.
Oop. Yeah, I fucked it up.
How did Morby die? That would have been... Wait, you... Siegfried, you lost the cover? How?
No, it was the tether. I moved into the wall.
Oh, good job. So he jumped to Morby then.
Yep.
I think Siegfried has killed everyone in the team at some point or another.
You're used to what now? Oh, yeah.
My god, when you're used to jumping in, running in feels so slow.
You know, if you told me, yeah, I'm on board. Oh yeah, because you gave me an arrow, so you could have kept yourself with the dog one. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Oh Jesus, what? Alright! Yeah, as I was saying, kids, like, you know, if you told me immediately, because I actually thought he always jumps out of there, but if you had told me, like, many pulls before, I would have swapped. So, you know, you could have said that,
Yeah.
but you didn't. So whose fault is it?
Well, the amount of times you point in different directions, I would have thought it was obvious.
What are you talking about? I've only pulled him one way.
No, he has jumped in different directions because you haven't always pulled him so far north.
I just said I thought it was guaranteed. Yeah, but you want me to move stuff. You want me to do it. slide cast. I'm sorry guys, I'm bored of this opener. Strength 3 on. One free. Jinx. Eyes on Earth Shakers.
Yeah, I put that movement up there.
Yeah, I just watched you stay so far back there, kids. How many times have we wiped this weekend?
A lot.
We really
And we're
wanna
gonna
know the
wipe to
numbers?
it a lot more. Just wait for the regression phase when we're on like phase 5 or something.
Assuming,
But-
well, that's whenever we get to see that, we'll have a century that is, because, I mean, no, man, I feel like some people are not really grasping Earthshakers, they're just sort of getting lucky with it.
I was also a bit distracted there, so.
Or don't they? What you want?
Yeah, that's why I've taken my watch off. Right!
Does anyone know what this whole thing is that he's referring to?
Yeah.
So let me change the question, do we care?
Could be many things.
Well, try not to.
It's a tempo.
Oh. Shakers. Balls.
I can't Zeke.
Centre,
Clockwise.
it looks like.
Move into the player gap. I won't get the sharp response on one.
Got him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll stop doing bullshit like that.
Waffle, you wanna move away from there?
Thank you.
You can also use your eyes. You know, Mommy gave them to you for a reason. Yeah, I'm turning stacks off. But I honestly thought you would have voted soon.
Yeah, no, I get close first.
Alright, let's try this again. Remember, watch the gaze. Find Zephyr and get to your spots. Don't let that gaze spot you. Counter, by the way.
Why was it count?
I was in the process of making the correct movement, but someone
Hey!
on the other side. We had the two of us. What happened to you guys? Oh, I think I can see. So, what's Maud doing there, and everyone else is doing next to.
Hit by the gaze.
Oh yeah, the gaze was right on you guys. Were you facing the wall?
Thornton was on D and the gaze was on C, so like,
Before we start though, since I had a good view there, I want to check something real quick. Ah, I was correct. So Forden and the Eye are always on one of the waymarks. Fun fact. It's never in between them, it's always on one of them. No, you could have walked straight into the arena and you would have been fine. Maybe, their gaze were, so the Eye was on, so you guys had to go to 3, right?
yeah.
Right. The gaze was on C, Forden was on D. Because for Forden that would be fine, but that's a little risky with the gaze itself because of how much range it covers.
following.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
That being said, even though it's good to know they're on the way marks, calling where they are probably isn't going to help.
Don't really have time for that.
And the reason we died is because their group died so fast, we got an extra punch that we weren't supposed to get.
Waffle!
Sorry? I misclicked my food.
It's annoying because like I had it, the first one was done, I was about ready to move across. I was about to nail it.
But Nail is not in this fight.
No, but he has the meteors, get it? He was going to nail it, he was
Yeah.
going to do the meteors.
Yeah!
Totally.
German countered by a German. What a time to be alive.
I mean, it's the only one who can counter a German.
That or 30 plus allied nations.
Well, if they all come together.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't move enough waffle.
Oh?
Did not move enough waffle.
What?
Never mind, she's gone. Lost. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Calls.
Clockwise.
No, I'm fine.
What happened? The kids again went too low.
Kiss came from the northern side and I tried to adjust but I didn't make it in time. I noticed her too late coming from the northern side.
Why did you both try to go to the side?
No, I was already from the side, but Kiss was like circling back from the northern side, so I was trying to jump to the middle.
Either of you wanted to go south to the easy spot. Okay.
Well, I was already there on the southeast, so.
He should have committed that. It was Kick's job to adjust that if you were already there.
I mean, she wouldn't have made it in time, so either we wipe anyways, or I try to maybe make it.
Did anyone see that? I did. Al, you deserve that. Yeah. That's what it's there for. Strength trio, get off of it. Come on, Gala. Beta Delta. Curse, same pattern as last time. If it was, I don't know whose it was. It wasn't me or Waffle, I can tell you that. We were in line.
It was mine, I moved too early.
You're not focused on forward enough?
No, the problem was I did go to the middle earlier, but that's why my timing was off to like where I normally move and move to the side.
Wait, so you actually getting the hard part of the mechanic out of the way early through you?
Yes, because I normally don't do that, but this time I tried to go earlier. But then muscle memory kept in where I'm like, okay, I move, for this one I move forward and then to the left.
Yeah, the irony, right, if you've gone to the right, you want to be safe. No, like, if I had been in your scenario, I wouldn't have gone right either. No, I would have died. I don't know, from the experience we've got so far. Witch. Shaker Trio.
You see.
Eyes on Earth Shakers. I'll be honest, Roy, you did not. Never mind. Here's.
Pass.
What do you mean, pass?
I moved at the normal time.
Did somebody move right on her side?
Well, Kiss moves in a different direction than the rest of us, so that would not matter if he moved turn.
You mean the thing I said would become a problem became a problem?
Mm.
So, can we go back to everybody moving clockwise now? And just not being shelled up?
Hmm.
But yeah, right, I gotta be honest, you did not. Considering one of those snapshots, I mean, like, you did not deserve to get away with that. Strength Trio. That's 2-4, I believe. Otherwise, not bothering to call it. So I'm not allowed to get away with it, but Roy is. Yeah, but whoever's opposite you didn't call it either, Roy.
No, I never called it because Roy always called it.
So yeah, Ari, don't trust Roy, you should know better. I wish, like, I'm actually getting silly this, guys. I want to make some progress, so can you actually pretend we've done over 100 pulls on this mechanic?
We?
Absolutely.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure we have, and I think you guys are just saying that to feel better about it.
I seriously don't think it's 100 or more.
Fine, we've done a lot. More than enough to, like, you know, not worry too much about it anymore, so, yeah. On the wrong wipe, something can happen, but we're wiping on you too much. Beta Delta. Python Earth Shakers. Pulls.
Middle.
Move in French and Plaga.
Got him.
King. Okay, time to Sanctity. Remember, watch the gate, be careful of the gaze. Know your spots and just breathe. You can do this. Find that right. Watch the gaze, watch the gaze.
One needs to move. So
Yeah, sorry. I saw it so late because I'm so used to thinking about, you know, I need to find the shit so I can do the calls. First time I've done that. No, it's just first time I've had to deal with it. That's all. It's the unfortunate reality of having to do extra work, I'm afraid. Oh, good to know it can target me. I'll keep that in mind. I forgot. It's never happened to me.
Learning process, we're getting there.
And here we are now, and that's the trick. We have to keep going on. Strength 3 up. One and three. Eyes on nerve shakers. Pulls.
Counter Zeke.
Move in French and Quager.
Got him.
Away from Z. Okay. Alright, let's do that again. Watch for the gaze, find Zephyr in. Careful of those cleaves if we need to swap them.
Swap. Oh no, never mind.
Gaze, watch the gaze.
I think our side got that right. But we are missing one person.
You nailed that.
Yeah, our group did that really well, but we were missing someone.
Yeah, I'm guessing the one and the two in this case didn't move across, did they?
No, the two didn't move across. That's why when I was on the other side, because I had the one, I saw like two of them, and even though I said swap, I was like, am I wrong?
The two in this case.
Well, I saw too many people, so I was like, okay, maybe I like missed something.
Doesn't work, we know that. Who had the two anyway?
It was
Zeke.
me.
Yeah.
First time, by the way.
That's so here's the trick, right? We just need to get used to seeing that more, and to do that, we have to get to it. But that's more to the point, we need to keep seeing it activate.
Oh yeah.
So stop. Whack. Strength 3 up. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Again, it's back on. Pause. Die, go.
Woo!
Die. Take his place.
I don't know where that is.
I saw Nye was died there, so I waited a second for him to pass, and I'm guessing you did.
He seemed to falter there for a moment. He was ahead of me,
Yeah,
and then
falter as well. Why did you falter, Nye?
Because
Like,
the direction I originally wanted to run was not fought.
I just thought he was ahead of me, so it was K, but then it wasn't.
Just remember, Nye, you are more important than me and Siegfried. Don't get used to it, but for that mechanic you are. Means he died, we just have to get him up quickly, as, you know, someone dies to the cleave, it's still doable. Once again. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Get the fun one. Balls.
Clockwise.
Move in for Ancient Quager.
I got him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wait and see. Okay. Alright, show us again. Watch the gaze, go to the spot. Flank Zephyr in. What? And remember, keep your eyes out for who needs to swap if there is a swap. Count up. Watch the gaze.
What?
We nailed it, but Waffle didn't.
You look at the case, I guess?
For the record, do you see what I mean about the two-step process? How we move?
Me?
Yeah, I'm just saying to you two, did you see how we did that? Like, you know, we started...
I was not on your side, I was the one.
Okay, who else was with me, Roy and Waffle then? Because I had the two. Who else was with me? Right, don't tell me none of you idiots moved.
Oh, I was with you, and I moved.
Yeah, did you see what I mean? Did you see what I mean? Did you guys see what I mean about the two-step? You know, we stood here, wait for the orbs to go, then we move here, and then Zephyr kills us because the other half of the team sucks. You see how it works, guys?
We probably died because the stack was so...
That's what I said. Alright, once again, we start here.
So,
wait for
no,
the orbs in front of us to
you
move,
said it was the other team's
and
fault,
then
but...
the other half of the team wipes us.
No, we wiped because Waffle was dead, so we had a 3-person stack.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh wait,
So
wait, was the other team actually clean? Did you guys not have any lefts?
What? No, we stood on an orb.
Let me guess, one of you went to the waymark, didn't you?
Yep,
So, who was guilty of going to the waymark?
everyone.
Guys, it's not the waymark. It's not, you can't go to the waymark. Don't do
You can start on the waymark to begin with, but as soon as... You can start on the waymark to begin with, but as soon as the cases go out, you need to move off it.
The problem is that, like, if someone sheeps, like, and follows you mob and then they don't move when you do, you're dead.
And where are we supposed to go to, like, for starters?
I'm not going there immediately, am I?
Yeah, but where are we supposed to go then?
I wonder what condition.
To, like, at least be close to the spot and start looking.
I see it as I'm going towards it.
Well, you can, I can't.
Well, I can't help you guys then. There's nothing I can do.
Because then I'm going to a waymark looking and then I can adjust.
What I can say is I hope no one sheeps and follows someone else in panic. That's all I can say. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Middle.
Clockwise.
Move in French and Quager.
Got him.
Away from Z. Got you. Okay, alright, let's try this again. Find Zephyr and watch the gate and concentrate. cleave markers. Watch the gaze, guys. Watch the gaze.
Or were we only 3 people?
Yeah, we were missing someone. So, who was number 1? Right. Yeah, and the number 2
Supposed
was,
to be on.
and the number 2 was with us, so someone on that side didn't swap.
Was number 2 with us?
Yeah, number 2 was with us now. If number 2 wasn't with us, we wouldn't have gotten hit by the function.
That means I had to swap it. Yeah, I already saw one marker appear on our side, so it looked like it was no swap. I don't have time to check if the markers belong to your group or not.
Well, you guys need to check whether there's a call for a swap or not. I've got enough to handle. I can't check everyone in the team as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, if number 1 goes to a team that's not theirs, they call for a swap. That's it. Simple as that.
Well, it also depends if they're swapping with number 2 or not.
That's why we said if it's a swap. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Calls.
Okay.
Moving train Chiquega, blah blah blah.
On him.
Are you? Wait for Steve. Smoking. Okay, let's do this again. Give a look. Watch the gaze, find Zephyrin. Check those markers, folks. Check those markers.
Grim, other side.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, screw that up. Screw that up. Right, yeah, 2 needs to be near him. I saw I had the mark out, it's like, I was like, oh, I'm good, right? No, 2 needs to be near him.
Did we have an eye there right on west? Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't see him. That's a sneaky eye.
Remember, guys, if you can't see the eye, it's nearby you somewhere.
Yeah, but then again, if you're looking outside and you can't see it, you can look there.
If you can't see the eye, and sometimes it can be right behind you, so I wouldn't guarantee that.
I mean, I'm normally looking outside the arena, so if it's not there...
I'm looking inwards now because I have to look at the night. Strength degree up. Still on practice is good, we're getting there. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Counter Siegfried.
Why are you leaning to the side like that?
I wanted to move for the thingy, like once I saw the stuff explode.
No, you moved way too soon.
Yeah, that it was that was before the snapshot happens.
You wait till the animation stops. All always wait till the animation stops.
I normally always move first, so it like always worked. So I'm surprised.
But did
But
I
sure.
not- I said early on, everyone needs to wait for the animations to stop.
Well, for me it looked like the animation started, so I started moving.
Look, it's just a very tiny amount of leeway that you cannot count on.
Yeah, because it's holy shield bash that'll get you, man. Because there's a possibility it can go off slightly later, like a pixel later. You know what? Yeah,
Frame.
right. Yeah, I meant Right, get ready for strength, free arm. Surprise.
Okay, means I just have to sprint by default there.
Yeah, that was quite off.
Good see.
See.
Yeah.
Yep. Eyes on our shakers. Balls.
Middle.
Clockwise.
To your towers and then moving French and Quaker.
Got him.
Oh, yep. Wait for Z. King. Alright, let's do it again. Watch out for the gaze, find Zephyrin. Do what needs to be done for the two cleave markers. Fuck them off. Away from the gaze. What? Oh, it was right on us, wasn't it?
Yes, it was right in front of us.
Yeah. Oh, it's because it's so far back. Like, I did a quick double check and I was like, I don't see an eye anywhere. It's really, really far back, isn't it?
Yep.
Fucking
I thought while I was moving to you guys and then like adjusting to the northern side.
Yeah, you actually have to tilt your camera if it's normally more towards the bird perspective.
Yeah. I was like, I thought, oh, okay, I don't see anything directly in front of me, and no, it's just super far back.
Yeah. And but slowly but surely.
I was in the right spot on it. No, that was a no swap power. I'm all honest, I feel like this gaze is fucking us up more than the plungers ago. But I now think the fucking eye is the most dangerous mechanic in that fucking trio.
It is.
I think it's more the eye kills you faster than the plunge.
Yeah, pretty much. Strength
So
trio.
people aren't getting far enough.
Yeah, under the movement. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers.
Fuck.
For mine. I'm gonna guess you guys try to circus, you tried to move into the fast.
No, I just moved too far in.
What do you mean too far in? You had the close one. How could you screw it up?
Because there's a wall behind them?
Oh!
As I was moving to the others for line up, I moved too far inwards.
I've shaken them line off that wall. Yeah. Hey, you gained Belmore. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
No.
Clockwise.
Towers, then French Quager.
Got him.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just me, but am I the only one that thinks the animation and the noise makes it sound like Thornton's shooting his sword?
Maybe he is, kid. Maybe he is. Alright, Sanctity Trio, same again. Watch that nasty ass gaze. Check for any swaps. And find Zephyrin. Easy.
I caught my Thorntons.
Nope. That was not the right direction.
We did it!
Oh my god!
I think he went too far.
I waffle.
Okay.
How this shit works, I'm gonna tank hold me up just for giggles. I wanna see how this shit works. That is it, look at that! That's a nail meteor! Did you guys see it last second?
And yeah, you got a hit second time straight after.
That's called internal conviction. Did you guys see it on the arena last second as well? That's a nail meteor.
Yeah.
I was right. If it helps, Waffle, it's a T9 meteor.
It doesn't leave anything behind though, because it literally drops like seconds after each second. So if it's you would hit your own meteor no matter what, even if you sprinted.
No, but alright, I have a suspicion it may follow the rule of like they can't be too close to each other or they'll explode and wipe us. I nail meteors.
No, it doesn't leave a meteor behind.
You guys saw it on the screen, right?
You saw an explosion and lots of smoke, but you didn't see a meteor in it.
Yeah, do you know, no, there was a meteor, alright. Are you blind?
I
Did you
saw
see a meteor sitting on the screen as we faded to black. I did.
I checked the video yesterday, it's a lot of smoke, but not a meteor
Oh,
itself.
it was. Please tell me someone else saw the fucking meteor.
Oh, we saw
I
it
saw
on the
coming
pool
down.
before, where I was the last one alive as well.
Not the meteor crashing down, the fucking big rock sitting there as we faded to black.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you parked the rocks for sure.
I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, just want a screenshot of it then?
Yeah, I can do the same, alright, but now's not a good time.
Yeah, not now.
It was there. And by the way, both meteors targeted me because I got hit twice by eternal conviction. I'm not crazy. I saw a big fucking rock where I was dead.
It's like Bigfoot. Its existence is under question. It's like Bigfoot. The meteor's existence is under question.
Okay, I'll post the meteor later. I'll prove it. I'll prove it exists. It was real, and I'm not crazy.
And then we're getting like some weird screenshot that maybe might.
Yeah,
Like super blurry.
strength tree up. Can we heal them up? Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Clockwise.
To your towers. Moving for Plague Up.
Got him.
I realise I should start onslaughting and doing what you're doing for free.
Hmm.
3 there anyway, so yeah. Speeds up my GCB rotation a bit as well. Also gets the replies out earlier. Okay. Alright, let's do this again. Watch out for the gaze, find Zephyrin, check for any possible phone swaps.
Night Swift for us, I guess? Yeah, too late.
You only just now announced I cannot make for the time.
Too early, more. I did everything right. I'm a good boy. I want to sigh of survival as much as I can. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. You watch. Watch. See it? Did you see it?
Oh,
Okay, I saw it.
no. Okay.
Sorry, eat shit. I was right. I'm not crazy.
The crazy part is still under discussion, but I saw a rock remaining.
Well, yeah, I am definitely crazy. I'm just happy to know that the rock was there and it was not a figment of my imagination.
Well, you can't dodge it like a nail meter.
It's not about dodging, it's that it is a nail meteor, and because I got 2 hits, if it's placed on the arena, what that tells me is that they can't be too close, because for those who have gone Coil, T9, and UCOB, what happens when 2 meteors are too close to each other?
They go kaboom.
You play. Roy, you place meteors in coil in UCOP, yes.
Do we? Actually? I don't think we do, Nod. I think he's right. It just kind of came out.
Oh yeah, we having the dive bombs, not the
Sorry,
meteors.
a T9 and T9 Savage specifically.
For some reason I thought.
I just
the
like how
markers
you
were
went
the
coil
meteor
T9. I'm just like, that's the same fucking thing.
I was in the moment, Kiers. Like everyone confirmed I was well. Okay, not crazy about that specifically.
Still under consideration.
What about you, Waffle? Did you see it too? Fuck you.
What did I see?
Did you see the big rock in the arena?
I wasn't looking.
It's a rock.
You can't see those things.
Does not believe in imaginary rocks.
I can do it. Eyes on shakers. Balls.
Middle.
Powers, and then moving for Ancient Quaker.
Got him.
Trolls being weird.
What was that sound?
Yeah, I saw that dude. What are you doing out
Going
there?
running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, my controller. At the left analog stick decided to have a spasm. It's not having a spasm. Oh, yeah,
Unfortunate.
it's so soon. Okay. Alright, Sanctity Trio. Again, watch out for gaze, find Zephyrin, check for any bomb swaps.
Swap.
Swap, I guess? Hey!
I don't know why, I think he might have been late, so he counted one less person. He shot me in the place. Never mind.
You got it though.
I heard multiple explosions.
Why didn't we die? Everyone, yeah, because I'm not sure, but I think Siegfried was okay. Let me check that footage.
Let
Yeah,
me
let me
check
take a
the
look, take a look.
instances of Sacred Sever damage on me.
So yeah, me, Roy, Waffle, and Knight nearly went to the wrong spot.
So each gets 2.
No,
correct?
I went to the other side. For swap.
I got 2.
All 4 of us got hit.
Yeah, I just checked. I got 2 instances of Sacred Sever.
Yeah, that's normal. Oh, Roy, we didn't have a heal in between. No, do you know why? Because the snapshot for how close Siegfried was to Zephyrin, because he was the last to reach us, was closer, but still enough to count us in. So, in some bullshit, and this is the only way I think it can make sense, it counted all of us being in the stack, but being closer to Zephyrin. So we took more damage. If you had done 1 heal there, all 4 of us would have survived that. Just start casting. Probably might catch it. Shit goes out fast. That's good to know though, that if there's a slight delay with one person reaching that the stack will still resolve, but you may take more damage, so be on your toes for that.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend sprint for that first half. I don't think we're going to need it for the second half, because everything's kind of tightly packed. You don't need sprint to get there, right? Well, again, I might be wrong.
Yeah, I didn't have sprint up at the time. I need to pop it a little bit earlier then for strength.
Speaking of strength,
AC.
eyes on Earth Shakers.
Kaput.
I think you moved in too late for the third one, Roy.
Yeah, you got clipped by the Earthshaker, Roy.
You moved in.
Yeah, you got clipped by the Earthshaker.
Yeah, he moved in too early. In that scenario, Roy, you should have tried to go for the second one, or if that's too far, you should have waited for the third one. Or maybe because it's on the arena, so it's server ticket, you've just been getting one.
The funny thing is, you were like right next to it. I just saw you drop.
I don't take any concerns with Earthshaker.
It's not really a pleasure to see you die.
It's not?
I'm noticing one.
No, because I always feel like if Roy drops, I'm next.
Well, no, if Roy drops there, we all die, period.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
true. But still, the existential dread spreads to me as well.
So I go into war before Mercy can kill me, I choose my way.
AC.
Well, we get the fun one, guys. Eyes on
Ooh,
Earthshaker.
the best one.
Alright.
You went into the wall?
No, I couldn't get there in time.
To be fair, the AC call was a little delayed, just a little.
Well, first I'm looking at mine, and then I got to stare and fall.
Kiz is getting better at calling it, and you're getting worse at it, Waffle. No, she didn't call it, I only heard Kiz.
I heard just as like a very, very silent A.
Oh, well, you maybe should have told us that in between the call.
That's what you get for shit talking COVID.
I didn't feel anything.
I don't want to know who that was, and I want to...
It was Siegfried.
Yes, I know, because my throat got destroyed by the coffin. Before I could get any cough meds in.
Right, strength trio. Eight to Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Make your calls.
It'll.
Powers and then move. Quager.
Got him.
Wait for Z. Got you. Okay, alright, let's do this again. Okay, Sanctity Trio. Watch out for that gaze. Check for any potential swaps and find that threat. Let's do it. So we nailed it. We got it. We nailed it.
Why did the jump get us?
Okay.
Bad?
Morph, do some healing like right the fuck now. Shit. Learned something interesting there though. So the Ice Storm you gotta get out super quick because it ticks on tanks for almost 50k. Right. So we
Why
got
did we die?
I don't know why you guys died because we did that movement perfectly.
It's not the movement that killed us.
Still more, don't get over eager there, you almost got clipped by the orbs. Don't get over eager there, you almost... I don't know why the hell you guys died. I had two, so I had to swap. But we had 4 people, so the swap occurred, right?
We also had 4 people.
I think I moved too early.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have like all dropped.
I can't see it was on the other side. Survivable, but you need to heal. That means someone died or they were out.
Okay, I have a footage now.
Find out what happened.
Kiss survived like with a little health. We died to damage. I have the footage here if you like want to take a look. Or we can do it afterwards.
No, Roy, you can. The second hit should occur as you're moving to the next orbs. It worked for us.
For us, it occurred right before we were supposed to move.
Oh yeah, 'cause the timing will be different depending on the ping pong, won't it?
Exactly.
I'd say the safest bet is just drop heals between each one. You've got nothing to lose. I think like that's what Morb did, and I think that's why we survived. Just hard cast that shit, right? Just you're gonna hold light speed on you. And again, here's another important fact. Because we've been getting used to the mechanic itself, we haven't talked about mitigation for that, have we? Oh yeah, that would definitely help a little bit. So, I'm going to talk about that now since we're getting cleaner with it. And, we want as many people alive as possible. So, what do we have there? Shake's not up, I can tell you that right now.
Everybody was on cooldown.
I told Siegfried to stop using Missionary for Quager. Have you stopped doing that?
No, but as far as I know, it's physical anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. So we can have Missionary though. and everything happens fast enough that Missionary should cast at least the first hits if he pops it when everyone's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh, right. No, Troubledore's raw damage, right?
Yes, and it's on cooldown again.
Where are you using it right now?
I am using it when we are going to the middle for the strength trio.
I think we need to swap that around with Missionary. So Siegfried uses Missionary during Strength Trio. Nah, you use Troubadour during
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not
so
sure during Strength Trio Missionary work on the jumps as well, since those might be physical as well.
that's what he was talking about.
when exactly do you want it to be used? When is going to the middle? Before the mechanic begins?
I pop Shake Siegfried if it helps, just after we've dodged Mercy. Usually hits everyone.
Gotcha.
I use it when we go to the middle after the Earthshakers and the Mercy.
Right, except we are seeing them. You mean the Dragoon jumps?
Skyward Leap.
Weren't you guys who wanted Troubadour there? Wait, do we actually not need anything other than just Shake there and whatever you two are doing? We have an add-on reprisal there, and I can confirm that's not. In that case, my proposition then is I'll stick to using Shade during Strength Trio. I want Troubadour safe for Sanctity, and hold on to Missionary Siegfried because I have a suspicion we might need it for that second half.
Very well.
And you want Troubadour when we're in the middle right before we spread up.
Yeah, everything will happen fast enough now. It should catch at least the first plungers.
Okay.
So what are we changing Troubadour with?
Is to adult, alright. Don't
Huh?
worry about it. Nothing that applies to adult, so don't worry about you.
No, I mean, what are we changing the Troubadour with in strength?
Because we don't need it there.
Because now from the jumps, casters start taking 52.k damage, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
is that with Shake on you as well, alright?
I'm just looking at the damage done to Waffle on the last pull by Skyward Leap, 52.2k.
That's fine. We put Missionary there then. That's fine.
Yeah, but Missionary... Wait, Skyward Leap seems to be magical. Interesting. Yeah, Skyward Leap is magical, so Missionary should work on it, okay?
Yeah. We'll put Missionary there instead. Missionary on Strength Trio for the second half. Troubadour for the first half of Sanctity Trio. And for the second half, my Shake's not back up, but we'll address that when we get there.
Okay, so you want me to use it right after the Mercy goes out?
Yeah, before we start moving Siegfried. Works for me with Shake.
Alright.
Alright, let's go. As for what you two want to do, shield and mitigation wise, from healers, that's up to you two to figure out. Alright, Strength Trio. One frame. Eyes on Earthshakers. Never mind. It'll be about now Siegfried for the weapon.
Hmm.
Okay, clipped by Earthshaker, Orin?
Yeah, it seems so.
And the memes I can make of Earthshakers in this fight. So we've almost got the first objective down, which is good. Strength trio.
AC.
Is indeed AC. Eyes on Earthshakers. Now see. Pulse.
Clockwise.
He catches the towers. Yeah. That's good. Then Plague up.
Got him.
Not yet. Wait. I survived it, but we probably at least still want a shield. You sure? Huh. Well, we'll worry about that later. We survived. That's good enough, right? Hey, more shot. Alright, Sanctity Trio. Gaze, check for any plunge swaps. Nye, don't forget.
I already used mine accidentally.
Nye. Can you please fucking say that next time?
I did say that.
Counter, by the way, watch for the gaze.
Ah.
Did anyone hear Nye say he accidentally troubled orb? Because I did. Good job, Roy. I don't think we're going to see anything though, so you might as well just walk. I didn't get a chance to. I know why I died. I didn't get a chance to find the eye because I was too busy being like real, man. Real. So basically, we threw everything we had at fucking John. What am I sweating? Strength trio. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earthshakers. Never mind. Did you... Wait, what? Were you like...
I messaged the distance, sorry.
What did she say?
I think she said she misjudged the distance.
How many diamonds was it again between? Was it 3 of them max? Parallel to the way marker? The triangle. Lightning storm
Or
right.
for charges.
God. Got bad at geometry on you.
It's about exactly halfway between the markers.
Drio. One for 8. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Did you actually do it again?
No. Oh, what?
Oh my god,
Yes.
fucking idiot.
Middle.
You didn't even realise you pressed it?
I didn't even realize that I pressed it.
Got him.
Oh, yep. Man, you just have no control, dude.
Woo.
Hey, it's great for LB. Don't panic, guys. As long as we survive and that's consistent, it's okay, right?
I know, man. That looks very spicy.
I think it's great. It's an ultimate, it should be spicy, right?
I'm just gonna use Tribute at the start of a fight.
Watch the gaze. Check for any plunge swaps. Defying Zapparetti. Check for the gaze.
3-person stack over here.
Yeah, Waffle, you should have committed to that move.
Alright,
Second.
I was gonna adjust,
Also, if there was a swap that needed to be done there, it was not called.
Yeah,
actually,
because
Oh, right.
Yes, please, Waffle.
You can't handle it, right?
I see it, either I see it too late or it's something else.
Okay.
So it's hard to react to it.
it is handy if people split up in the 2 groups on 2 sides at the start of the mechanic, so you can immediately see if there are 2 marks on the same side.
Are you guys not doing that? Are you not leaning towards your side?
Not everyone seems to be doing that.
Guys, what are you doing? You're setting yourselves up for failure. Come on, man. You're better than that. You know how it works with trios. Where you start off is very important. As long as you're on your side, boy, it doesn't matter. I guess. I'll heal myself, don't worry. Oh, well. I used my last long sword as he jumped, and my camera spazzed out. Eyes on Earth Shakers.
Morning was bad there.
It's gonna be a rip.
I was worried because you died in the opener, you're gonna let that throw you. Guessing you did.
Yeah.
Which is strange, because it's good damage though. No, can I for a small pro tip as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're going to use min on me, don't do it now. Do it when I use flash in the middle of the boss stuff.
Okay.
So I use it about now.
Okay, I mean I would just pop it like right after we're done the movement.
Hey, yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, strength Kriya.
See.
Eyes on Earth Shakers, be careful. Stay free, don't forget. Go.
Hmm?
Pulls.
Counter
Boys.
Zeke.
Oh. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I was... You okay, Zeke?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Right, I just bumped back in, you guys. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, got him.
Right, we should be okay because I shot at you. Was somebody missing HP?
Nope.
Well, if we do, then that was variance, and we do have to put something else on there, that's going to take it away.
Yeah, I was 100 HP short.
So move
Fine.
missionary back then.
I don't know yet. Right, gaze, check the swaps, find Zephyrin.
Swap.
Oh, here. Watch out for the gaze.
All right.
Yeah. But you know, we're the best mechanical people in the team, Siegfried. I did the movement perfectly right, you didn't see me. Screw it. Well, you died to the gaze. Yeah, but you know why? Because we were down the person. You know why we were down the person, Roy? Actually, yeah, no, the gaze was insane. In the scenario. Yeah. 4 of them was at 4, I believe, if I remember correctly. He was at 4 or 8. But yeah, Siegfried, just in case, move missionary back now, because I don't know, So you weren't doing a shield?
The shield, it dropped off and it still was over my max HP.
The shield dropped?
No, it dropped because of the damage.
Oh. Okay, don't worry.
And he's going to use Zoe to boost it.
I see, okay.
All right. I'm not changing missionary yet then.
Okay.
AC.
Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Counter Zeke.
If you guys have personals, pop them now, because small man's weakness.
Got him.
Right, yeah. I do like seeing that drop though, that's cute. Even if it was spicy.
If you could say those personals before I summon Phoenix, please.
Okay, right, let's do this again. Okay. Watch out for gaze, be careful of it, try and find it. Find a safe spot. And check for any swaps, Sprint is your friend. Nice.
Waffle other side.
Go Waffle, go. Oh, she's dead. That group's dead. Trying something.
You want to try and use GLB before?
Yeah, I wasn't kind of planned for that at the time, because I think it was only when Roy died that I saw.
Who's on top of him? Yes.
Well, yeah, Waffle had 2. Waffle didn't have to move. Who had 1?
Oh, it's 1 and I ran towards Zephyrin.
No.
Yeah, you have to be away from him.
Yeah, alright, you have to be
Wait.
away from him. So, no, it was you who needed
No.
to move Barry.
No, wait.
Sorry, we
I
were
don't
away from
remember.
Zephyrin. We were away
No,
from
wait, I
Zephyrin.
was.
No, Waffle was 2.
Oh,
Waffle, look at the timer. What do you want?
what the... Oh.
I'm going to the safe spot. Where are
I've
people
got a
safe?
rear position right before that starts, so
People are spread out all over the place, so you can't really see which groups
Why
are where.
Why are you guys spread out?
You might want to spread to the D and B sites.
Right.
So we're on the sides.
I'll do a call there, since, you know, brains can't function, it would seem. Reprisal and add all of that. Wait, whose idol is that supposed to be? Is it supposed to be yours, Ari? That's all I need to know.
The Quigga, and yes, Adel was there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Adol there.
Yeah, that's the very first thing I used.
Did have witness. Right, strength 3 up. One free. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
middle.
Clockwise.
The towers. Miss those heals, folks. Gonna use spicy.
Got him.
Medals there, reprisals there. You look like to be honest, right, I'd rather we have that full bingo. Okay, to your sides. Like right now, no arguments, okay. Watch out for the gaze, find the safe spots, check for a swap if we need to.
Where is he? Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, Mob's dead.
Oh.
It was a good try, Roy, it was a good try, but Mob was way too late. If the mechanic forces it, there's nothing we can do about it, right? Then some people are just being too slow. What do you want? And we're out.
Forward
Maybe
and back.
it's causing us to kill us. Take a couple of minutes break and then we'll see if we can squeeze a few more in.
Ice Puddle that I take is 111k damage.
You might have got a nice resistance down because of 2 puddles. If not everyone's alive, you might get 2 puddles.
We're also probably supposed to mitigate it.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I've got like one. I don't know.
I mean, you can check if you got 2 instances of the damage.
At least on the video, I don't see them.
I don't think it's that more, but I think this is the amount of damage we're supposed to take. I think the one time we took very little, that was before we figured out the actual safe spots and how we were supposed to move, was because the person on the other side just happened to be very, very, very far out. And they were probably going to die to something else.
Yeah,
Mob, the one time we took very little damage was probably because the person who was far from us was extra far, so they were probably going to die to an orb.
Yeah. The thing is, when we have mechanics where one person has to like be intercepted by others or something like that, it's some kind of line AoE or straight dash,
No,
and that's not what Sacred Sever looks like.
No, I don't think this is a charge. This is a soak. Period. And
Yeah.
I think this is the amount of damage we are supposed to take. Period.
Yeah.
Remember, this is Ultimate, not Savage. The reality is you two are going to have to figure out a way to save instants there if hard casting is too slow.
Probably you'll have to.
Then we need a stronger heal, Roy. What are you instant casting there? You're also really quiet, Roy. It's too weak. Can we chef macro? There you go. Macro is reflective. It would solve the problem, wouldn't it? Go on, I'm listening. Yeah? A well-timed start could also have been another option, if we didn't need it for damage, but yeah. Don't forget as well that, and again, this is not a hit or waffle or anything, but as far as progging this relevant ultimate is concerned, we're suffering because we have one member of the team who straight up doesn't offer any mitigation, more than we normally would. That's the danger to taking a power job into prog. Normally, right, for ultimate prog, you have 3 DPS who can offer something.
I have I also just have arrow. That's the same as Swaffle.
Right, I know what you're saying. Yes, but this one is punishing us for not having team-wide one, but for having targetable one. I'm not saying we should change, not at all. We stick as what we are because, again, we can make it work, but we have to think differently.
Yeah. In all the previous composites we had 2 range. We don't have this now.
We had Somber instead, we don't now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Double caster is not standard either.
Yeah, but most... Yeah.
Not necessarily, I don't know.
It's just faint.
That depends on your argument, Roy. Like, if you're arguing double melee is the standard because of meta, that's subject to debate. Double physical gets you more mitigation for less damage. What do you define as the standard comp?
Well, they're not balancing our fights around people having 2 physical ranged for mitigation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer. I like that. But the point is that we have a lot of targetable mitigation, so that's not a big of a problem. But in terms of team-wide party mitigation, we are lacking a bit. So we need to figure other stuff out.
Like, the only real issue here is that the source of the damage in that particular mechanic is not targetable.
I'm betting you money right now that the primary caster that was chosen for Ultimate Prog in this was Red Mage. There's no competition to it.
I mean, there were statistics on the picks for the world first teams.
It has magic barrier and it has the ability to raise as well, and raise very easily. Yeah, monk is the best. Monk is arguably the best melee for progging as well.
In any case, we don't have it, and we're gonna have to work something out.
We have the second best
Five
one.
people.
We have the second best one though. It's not as good, but I mean, Arcane Crest can have its moments. Waffle, are you ready?
Yeah, sorry, did I not click the ready check?
Yeah.
No, you
The
did not.
reality is that, alright, my opinion is that this is the amount of damage we're supposed to take right now, and trying to think we're missing something is wrong. That's my opinion. Nobody freak out. So under that assumption, we need instincts to deal with it. Yeah, because my personal suspicion, Roy, is, like I was saying before, is at that time we took very little damage. Could have been because the person who was across from us could have been in an unsafe spot where they would have got killed by an orb. Maybe we were off then, I don't know. But the point is that we are getting this kind of damage consistently. And as far as I can tell, we're not missing anything. Move in. Not back.
East.
Find idle felt. Watch your movements, be careful.
Sorry.
We can't recover that, just wipe it. Did you do it too early or did you not hit it at all?
I'm too late, sorry. I lagged in my opener really badly, so everything was shifted back.
You also had a disconnect symbol on you, like at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to deal with that ancient Quaker problem.
Okay.
We don't need pie mitigation, we just have Kiss throw feint at it as well. No, she hasn't yet. I knew we were missing something. Feint should solve the problem.
Alright
we
then.
were missing something. Yeah, add on reprisal Feint. We just do the triple targetable, and that deals with ancient Quaker.
I think it also works on magical stuff now.
Yeah, exactly. 5%, all we have to do is to make sure it's enough so that damage variance doesn't kill us, right?
Yeah.
Most likely the Sanctity is also gonna end up on an Ancient Quake after.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later on. Move in, knock back, find Adelfell.
West.
Watch your movements. Get into the middle and get ready for Heaven's Flame. Eyes on Grin up. I'll go crossbow. Good job, move in. Nice. More on Edelfell, just a bit more. Right, see if we're in or out, see what we got.
Lin.
Yeah, that's in. Move in. Right, a bit more on Grinner. Balance their numbers, stick free.
I got it.
Right. Eyes on the HP, eyes on the HP. Good job. Wanting to shake again.
Whee.
Oh, waffle. Big soon, I better like that.
Is anyone dead?
Not
Me,
yet.
but I died because, like, yeah. Alright, we got a couple of pulls on us, so we're just gonna go instantly, okay?
Yeah.
Not that instantly. I mean, like, I'm just gonna start the countdown.
Alright, let's go. Oh. There we go.
Reset the marks, please. Let's hope what you two have in mind works.
Mm.
Indeed we do. I want those spicy damage in this fight. Wasn't it good? Why would you be worried about that? Yeah, that timing's good. Alright, strength trio, let's do it.
AC.
AC. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Be careful. Balls.
Counter leap.
Otherwise,
I already said counter.
Right, powers and then play gap. Yes, remember to paint it.
Got him.
Let's see what the damage is like now. And Roy, you shouldn't have collected. You wanted to hold it, remember?
Didn't you just say earlier that you choose to trust?
You did say that.
Alright then.
Okay, Vote King, alright, get to your group size. Sanctity Trio. Right. Be careful of the gaze, find the safe spots, and check for any front swaps. No, we did it, good job!
We
Alright,
should.
alright.
okay.
Now, spread out, spread the fuck out. Bye, guys. Oh my god, you trapped me.
Okay, yeah, so we have to split up the ice markers and the meteors.
The meteors do not go out. I don't think. I think we have to maybe. I don't know actually. Let's do that again. All we can do now is see footage. It's all we can do.
Yeah.
We just collect
Yeah,
as
we
much
got
footage
so
as
short
possible.
time. Let's just get anything we can.
What were you trying them, right? Okay. Yeah. Also, don't use that collective on Quaga. Hold it. You might need it. I want to see the damage with just the triple target balls on Quaga. Just do your normal shield as well, more. Don't Zoe it just in case. We need to see the figures. Again, hold as much as you can because the damage in this fight is fucking spicy. Use it somewhere else then, I don't know. I don't fucking know, but we might not be back up in time for the second half, you know that. Strength 3 up. Beta Delta. Eyes on Earth Shakers. Balls.
Middle.
Counter Sieg.
Move in. Do you want more or call for that feint again, Chris? Or...
Got him.
Right you. Wait for Z. I think he's missed the heal, to be fair. I know, but remember, like, you don't treat it as using it on cooldown invoking for your group sides. Right. Watch out for the gaze, find the safe spot, and check for any swaps. Mob swap, come to us. Hold. Troy died.
Yeah, and you're right.
Just run it, just wipe it. I want there's more people alive. Yeah, if you look to the side there, Roy, basically the eye and the gaze formed a perfect triangle with you. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, hashtag more polls.
I think if we don't screw this up, we can squeeze 2 more sanctities in. Well, that's fine, Roy, but let's just hope we don't need it for the second half of Sanctity. And that's fine if you want to use it. It was under the assumption that we might. I'm trying to be conservative, you know? Alright, just go through up just again. One free. Eyes on Earth Shakers.
No. I should have just stayed.
Well, that's cost us a sanctity pull. Well, I would say at least we've achieved objective 1. I was hoping for more on objective 2, but again, too many Earthshakers. I feel like we need to talk about Earthshakers again. I hate that, but I feel like we do. Because it's still obviously spooking some people. Maybe a bit in the second half as well, just a bit. Alright, let's do this. One free. Eyes on Earthshakers, you got 1-1. Time for one more. Wasn't it you kids who said we had a little time? Life food will drop off in this, but being a tank, I should be alright.
Famous last words.
Well,
Curious at where your food's gonna drop off. So I got 16 minutes on mine.
16, yeah.
different timing from when I pop mine, I guess. I don't know. Probably because I don't use 2 squadron manuals per night. I only use 1 now.
I
Never
also
use
only
one.
use one.
I don't know, man.
I've never used 2.
It doesn't really matter. So I'll be alright.
AC.
Eyes on Earth Shakers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're moving too late, kids. I watched you this time.
Well,
And for the record, you're not going into a line either. You were standing to the side.
Well,
Well.
that's it.
I need to see your POV. I need to see what you're doing wrong there, because I think you're.
I mean,
the
if
person,
cause,
I think you're the person most behind on Earth Shakers now.
I mean, if Chris was streaming then.
Were you streaming tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, because I need to see what you're doing wrong there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off everyone and go to bed. Thank you.
Bye bye,
very
Waffle.
much.
Get some proper rest.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm off, bye.
Yeah, and from the video, I can see that this time the eyes ended up on tanks and healers.
The eyes? What?
The eyes from Sanctity.
Oh, ice. Ice.
Yeah.
What, you mean in that clean pool?
Yeah, in that clean poll it was
No,
on
I had
tanks and healers.
no, I had an Earth Shaker. Oh, sorry, I had a Meteor.
Yeah, but you can also get the eyes.
You can have both? And how are we supposed to know?
Because the meteor is a pre-marker, so you can probably pass it.
I assumed the 4 ice would be on the people who didn't have one, but...
Because you have 2 meteor markers, but 4
Alright,
eyes,
we
so...
don't know if the Meteor can pass. You haven't confirmed that, you're assuming that.
Well,
Just because it has a prey marker doesn't mean it can be passed. Not every prey marker in this game is a pass.
there's only one prey marker in the game that can be passed.
There's also prey markers that can't be passed as well.
Yeah, but the majority can, so...
No, I disagree. I don't know, I feel like that's wrong personally. It doesn't add up.
Either way, we need to try, otherwise it's only guesswork.
The kids just rage quit because she cost us our last few balls. She left really quickly.
mm. Yep. Little simmer down.
Yeah. I mean, it's true though, she is now struggling the most on Earth Shakers, even Morby seems to have a handle it. What I think is happening, based on what I saw there, and I'll double checking stream, is that she's not doing what Roy and Waffle do on my side, where she's not actually, as soon as the dashes begin, she's not moving directly behind me. You guys can confirm or deny that, but Waffle and Knight are always doing that. Whether or not they stay at the wall, though, is entirely dependent on the Earthshaker pattern.
On our side, she usually doesn't move in line with us.
Then that's what's fucking up. Probably.
Yeah, and that's why she moves to the right, because she's not in line with us, she moves to the right because she can, otherwise she runs into ours.
I also think it's fucking her on Earthshaker as well, to be honest. Because Nia and Waffle can vouch for me on this, but I feel like if you do have to sit on the wall, that last Earthshaker is less spicy if you're standing directly behind the person in front as well. Is that true, Nia?
What I did starting today is I either like stay at at the back centered if it's like the very close one, or I move to you forward to you, and then I decide if I take the second or third one.
Do you know what's
And
really
it
frustrating?
worked.
Do you know what I think is really frustrating as well? She has the option to cheese that mechanic. Yeah, with Hell's Gate. It's as finicky as Waffle's ethereal manipulation is. Right, it's not that finicky. All she has to do is watch for the first one to overlap for the middle, then hit her Hell's Ingress. That's all egress in this case. That's all she has to do, and she'll survive every time.
Yeah, the thing is, if she uses that, she might end up aiming Desalon's Mercy completely haywire.
Well, it doesn't have to be directly in the center, just below Forden. This isn't hard.
Like, all she needs to do is do the basic movement clean. She doesn't need to cheese or bypass anything. The
No,
movement
I'm
ain't
not
that
saying
hard.
she needs to, I'm saying she has the options to, so the fact that she's struggling with it the most is a little extra frustrating.